bar in time. So stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now. It's time to stretch and fetch. See what's cooking at our refreshment counter. You'll find your favorite foods and beverages, plus many new goodies to tempt your appetite and add to your evening's pleasure. Everything's the finest quality. So treat yourself now. Nine minutes to go to showtime. Popcorn rich with hot melted butter. All kinds of candy. Sparkling soft drinks. Steaming hot coffee.
It's not about you, it's about
grilled
somebody
hot
else
dogs.
from Canada. You don't know them.
Crispy hot fresh French fries. Eight minutes to go to showtime.
Yes, sir. May I help you?
I'd like 2 of those, please.
Hot dogs? Yes, sir.
And 3 of those. And 1 of those. And 5 bars of these. And a cup of that nice hot liquid.
Coffee. Coming right up.
Oh, and 2 bags of those peculiar white puffy material.
You mean our crunchy popcorn? Shall I wrap that for you, sir?
Oh, that's all right. My saucer's just outside.
They come from miles to enjoy our intermission.
Seven minutes to go to showtime. Hot popcorn just popped. Fresh roasted peanuts.
Jesus, everybody's bloody here. What's everybody doing here? Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. What are all these nerds doing here? A TGD, a Sammy, a Man-Bear Pig, and some other person in the chat. Don't fucking know who they are. Shit. Some nerd. Hey, Happy. How are you? I literally just got home. That's all. I told you. I told you I was going to go live. I said it. Don't act like I didn't say it. Because I did. I literally just got in. It is 5 to 4. So I'm only going to be streaming for probably about an hour. Maybe a little bit longer. I can never listen to you, to tell the truth. I don't even know what you're saying now, motherfucker. But how's everybody? Legitimately, I'm just taking the piss now. Are you Sammy? Hope you're doing well. Timson, if you're lurking still, hope you're doing well. Well, there's a band, if I ever saw one. Pebbles on the Bubbles. That's a great name, but it's obviously fucking full of shit.
I said for so long that I built a home. They tap at the windows and think they were bones. Lay hands on the bricks.
Skip this shit. Skip this shit.
I could feel it.
When Man-Bear Pig?
Now here you
Damn
are
right.
with
Man-Bear Pig
your
is the greatest. The greatest person to ever live. I know. I know.
Don't touch my windows. My bricks or my rules, I won't hear it.
Number one for real? Who's number one?
Open
Maybe
the
picks number one.
door.
Damn right.
How do I know?
So we're
Stillness means
very, very near the end of Life is Strange. I wanted to finish it before I go away, which is actually like way sooner than I realized. It's one of those horrible fucking realizations. I'm like, shit. It's like 2 weeks before I'm off. So I had my first day at the new job today, and I was like, oh yeah, I've got Christmas leave and like coming up. I was like, shit, that's only like 2 weeks away before I'm in a plane. I am legit. I can't say. That's the problem with it. It's very high up. Put it that way. It's very, very high up in go. So, it's one of those weird ones where I'm like, oh yeah, I've got this new job, but I can't really talk about it. Yeah, that's it. I'm the president. My last name is actually Trump. Chris Trump. All right. What snazzy outfit are we going to use? Nah. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that one. Pete, unfollowed. Fair enough. Unvoted. Unfollowed. How are you, Peter? Was somebody else streaming? Did I actually step on somebody else's toes by accident? I didn't check if I did. So apologies if I did. You had finished. You had finished streaming. Let's be fucking clear. You had finished streaming. I was just worried that I actually stepped on somebody's toes, so I was like, oh, if I pissed somebody off. Have you finished streaming? Started DMing me like crazy, like saying, when are you going to stream? Hurry up and stream. Why aren't you streaming? I told you to stop streaming. Nobody even likes Sonic. Get off the phone line so I can connect. Can't go on the dial-up at the same time. Eerie boom. Ticking accelerates. Alright, fuck it. We'll do a quick overview because the game doesn't do it, which it really should, in all fairness. We are Max Caulfield. We are the same character from Life is Strange 1, who had the ability to rewind time, and saw her city getting wiped out, but stopped it by letting her friend die. So far, we've had another friend who's been shot. We found out that we were the person that shot them. In a different timeline, we've got the ability to switch between timelines. One of the timelines, our friend is alive. One of them, they are dead. The one that they're alive, we found out the friend has the ability to change how people see them, as in they can change, shapeshift between people. Their ability is currently about to destroy the city again. And they just shot their mum. Everybody on board? Good. What you could what you could control time once? Does each get back in time? Why do I keep skipping forward in time?
The storm's here too now.
Every time I drink a bottle of whiskey,
And if I'm here,
time fast
then
forwards 5 hours.
Sophie, the Overlook.
You're watching your amazing freestyle back? The one where you snap back in your hatchback? Going to go and try some hardcore crack, but don't do that, because that shit's whack.
Which Sophie will be there?
She did a
drink champagne with me.
I ain't gonna talk
out of
about
a
it.
crappy mug.
All rhyme stream. Now that's the dream.
Or the one who hurt so many people.
I'm gonna make your
Even
all
herself.
cream.
God, this is just like before. Please.
How you
I
doing, Pete?
didn't want any of this. I tried
What?
so hard to save her.
I was talking about whipped cream. It's delicious. Who here doesn't like a little bit of whipped cream? I know I do. Put it on your coffee. What? Why is everyone bullying me all of a sudden? I should really double check that I am not stepping on anyone's toes, because I feel like legit bad now if I am. I didn't check that like no one else was streaming. It doesn't look like it is. Okay, now actually one person is. Oops. Oopsie. Okay, well, not too bad. Why is everybody always picking on me? I never give nobody a hard time. Pete, you're a handsome man who's very charismatic, and I envy your skills to be able to take control of a stream. And that's me being legit. I'll be legit to everybody here. Hey, thanks for the sub.
What is it? Hey, Wyatt Buttercup.
Popcorn. Thanks for the subscription, man. Bear Pig. Appreciate it. You are a top lad, actually. W Pig. And what now? You're the poop killer. You now get to fling poop. I think Sammy and TJJ buggered off, so I can't compliment them, but I'll be nice. We'll do a nice, wholesome stream. Happy? Retracting a sub right now. Throw it in the bin. Poop Killer's like an old reference. Happy, you're a newbie here, but you're a fun newbie. You're great with the banter. You talk shit, but in a good way. And you're always fun to chat to in your streams and in my streams. Man Bear Pig, thanks for the subscription. Equally, I enjoy chatting with you. As it is. Always enjoy chatting to you in hippie streams. Now welcome to my stream. Appreciate it. Appreciate the sub. See, we'll do a wholesome stream. I'm being sincere with every word I say there. Am I dying? No, I'm not dying. I'm just being nice for a change. This is where, like, yeah, I break the news as terminal. That lump on my elbow. Oh. Let's take it over.
Fancy seeing you here. Which Safi are you? Am I even Safi? After all that?
I bring you love.
Holy shit.
I haven't seen
You really did it.
Man Bear Pig, so I've got no opinion. I assume that
Went
you're
as
right.
far as I remember it.
That was a
So
follower
I
emote
followed.
right now. Nice.
So did I, apparently.
I've never done that before.
Oh, the I bring you love.
I guess
one.
it's time.
Oh, that's pretty ugly. Remember dabbing? That was cool. I reverted back to being an asshole real quick there. That duck emote is like my proudest emote. In terms of like fully drawing an animated GIF. Because the other ones, even the Greg one from Night in the Woods is like traced over. All the Night in the Wood ones are traced. But they're all drawn, like everything I've done other than the Carmen Sandiego, both Carmen Sandiego ones just stolen. Downloaded GIFs. But everything else in that is drawn, including the Red Dead one. For some reason I had to fucking trace it. Because I tried to copy the GIF for it and it just wouldn't work at all. So I had to trace it. Sucked. That was a real time consuming one, but the duck is fully drawn.
Do you understand what you're asking me to do?
You've already done it, right? At this point, it's
On
just
the
recitation.
poop killer ones,
Sophia,
just
I'm
to save
serious.
GIF as well.
This
Or
is
GIF
too
if you
much.
prefer to say GIF.
Stop stalling, Max. You saw what happened.
We've gone back in
There wasn't any
time,
of me left. It was all Moses and Ben and Lucas and Gwen.
and we're gonna have to
It hurt.
shoot Safi
So
to make sure the
much.
world doesn't explode.
I hurt
Quit
so many
fucking
people.
around, Max.
Help me fix it.
Damn
Please.
Putin on stream. This is the start of chapter 5, so this can't be the end. Like, there can't be, like, chapter 5 is 2 choices and that's it.
That's what it feels like
Quit
to capture a
shitting.
perfect photo.
That's what she said in
Feels
episode
good.
2.
Final.
I ate a
Maybe we
shit
are
ton for
cursed.
lunch. Because I didn't have lunch until late.
You, me, and Maya?
I made that fuck up.
Or maybe the world is cursed. We just live in it.
Where, like,
Sophie,
the both of you.
that's
Poetry and bullshit?
I just ate a shit ton
Yeah.
of chicken.
I know.
Like, more than my stomach will ever be able to handle.
you're so.
I'm gonna be shitting for the
important
rest
to me,
of the night.
Sophie.
God, you're such a cornball. Pull the trigger. Okay.
You're welcome.
No. No.
Blah, blah, blah.
Fuck this.
Max! Jesus!
Max.
And now you done it. Some kid's gonna find that now.
What are you doing?
I have no idea. I'm kind of making this up as I go. But I'm not gonna make another impossible
What's the
choice
Rizzler thing? It's like
between two shitty futures. Come on.
some shit. I don't even know what it is. I have no idea who the Rizzler is. I saw the Rizzler on AEW. And to be fair, I only know the Costco kids. Well, kid and dad from AEW as well, since we've got Costco here, but we've got no advertising for it. It's just a place that exists. So I have no idea who they are either. AJ and Big Justice, like, I got zero clue. They bring the boom. I know them from AW, that's it. Like, they did the boom thing on that. It's like, what do you think of MJF? Well, he's a boom.
Okay, so looks like I'm not dead. And I'm in the North Quad. Small victories, Max.
Small victories.
It's so quiet for a storm.
I got no idea, I'm afraid.
Like, oppressively quiet.
He's gonna hit this spicy what?
Sophie? Sophie!
I'm not in the past anymore. Sophie,
So that's your mail what?
back to the way she was.
Now you're talking.
Seems like 1,000 years ago, Moses,
Yo.
I sat on that bench. For all that's happened since.
Where are you going?
I know she's close. Mom and Dad. Blackwell Academy? That was forever ago. And what's wrong with my phone?
Why?
Why can't I respond?
No reception, I guess. Hey, Max, we can't wait for you to come home this summer. We're sure Blackwell Academy is great and all, but we miss you. Got nothing. Oh, see, I told you, no connection.
I just have to find her.
We've got to pay our bills.
What?
Well, that doesn't exist in one timeline. What are we even doing?
Please, I can't. Diamond. Max, thank God. I walked out of the snapping turtle and then somehow I was here.
Are we on Tatooine? That's right, fucking Star Wars reference. Nerd power unite. You want cereal? Then eat cereal. There's nothing wrong with eating cereal at night. I used to do it all the time. I don't eat cereal too often. I don't eat breakfast too often. Yeah, you were supposed to make a tuna cheese sandwich. You don't have any? I'm not a big breakfast person. I will often have breakfast while I'm traveling, largely because a lot of hotels will have complimentary breakfasts, as Tim has shown us. But I used to buy American cereals a lot and have those for a nighttime snack. Wait, what are we waiting for? You have Cinnamon Toast Crunch. See, I probably only legit, in terms of cereal, I only really like American cereals because it's just loaded to the gills of sugar. But that's kind of what I want as a nighttime snack. Those hotel breakfast waffles. Oh no, I'm 100% the same. That's legit what I'm saying, Pete. I legit like Cheerios or Cinnamon Toast Crunch or any of that shit with marshmallows in it. I demolish that shit, but not for breakfast. 10 p.m. at night when I'm bored and just go, fuck it, I'm gonna eat a bowl of cereal to myself. You have dry Captain Crunch? I haven't really done any of it dry, but I've had Captain Crunch a few times. I've had Fruity Pebbles a few times. You have to seek it out here. You have to go to one of those American stores or international food stores to get it. I was talking about that not too long ago, Peg. Yeah, I was sort of talking about how the fact that American food is loaded with sugar, but food here in New Zealand is loaded with salt because we had issues with lack of iodine many literally 50 years ago, but we haven't stopped the practice of it. So our shit's still loaded with salt. Even though we don't probably need it anymore. So it's like, oh, people have goiters. Put salt in everything. And now we probably don't need it. We're all salt. We're just going to become pure salt.
You see all this too, don't you?
The eye of the storm? I see it. What the fuck
Oh,
is going on?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I don't know. But if things are weird now,
Has anybody here done salt
they're
spa?
only
I've
going
done
to
it
get
once.
weirder.
That's not comforting. I wish Moses was here. I hope he's okay.
I've
Come
done
on.
it
Let's
once.
get inside.
I have.
This storm is as bad
I'm
as it
indifferent
looks.
to it.
Maybe Sophie
Is there an
and
issue with blood pressure?
Moses found shelter.
Max,
I also have
I'm
a
right
sweat
behind you.
room. I was about to say I own a sweat room. I own a sauna, so I can't really comment on that one. Or sauna, as said in Alan Wake. Time to eat shoes. I never use it though. But yeah, I do have a sauna in my house. I'd much prefer salt pool to a sauna or sauna. I don't know why. That's like sort of a weird thing. I don't know why there was
Any
one
luck?
built in a house in New Zealand at all. Like, I understand it in like Finland where it's like snow, most of the time. I guess it's that like I didn't build it. It's like I didn't put it in the house. It was complimentary. They didn't sort of remove it when I bought the house. They were like, get this out of here. Drag it out. And Peter's my maid. He's got a maid outfit I get him to wear. Pete, dust up a little higher, please. You really need to stretch to reach that one. I can't remember which ones you have sent me pics. And they've all been very sexy. Feet pics mostly, because that's what I'm into. No, I'm I'm not going to start that rumor. Get cooked. Sorry. My security camera pinged. It was a cat.
You'll be in the fab.
I always check it when a security camera goes ping. Just in case. It was you. You're my cat?
Is it an emergency? Yes. Unfortunately, it's one only.
Yeah, get out of my house, hippie. Jesus.
what's going on? I can't find you.
Oh, she's in our head. Zombie.
Max!
Zombie.
I can hear you.
Max?
Sophie? Sophie?
Or Safi. In my head.
Where are you?
Heed. Safi.
Probably a good idea to follow Diamond into the fab.
Well, you're gonna be fucking. If you're in my cupboard, you're damn trapped. I need to get new handles for the cupboards. They done broke.
This
It's because you broke him.
definitely isn't the fab.
It is broken! You broke it!
You broke it.
And Diamond
You break
is
it, you buy it.
definitely not here.
Wait,
Moses is?
we went inside. Why are we outside? Jesus,
I'm
Warren.
past the living in a dorm age. I'm past responding to Warren's texts, too.
American males. American males. Oh, I was like, where's the music? Where's the sound gone? You're a Kiwi cat now. And you dance, 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 and you dance, dance, dance. Cat. I'm a Kiwi cat. Hey, Mad Max, where you hiding? I tried to drop off this rad decap for Days DVD. What the hell? Decap for Days DVDs. You let me borrow, but you weren't in your room. It was super cool, like you said. The way that one guy slashed through 5 heads at one time. Yo! Question mark, question mark, question mark. Takes me back. Max, don't ignore me. Whatever. I'll stop by your dorm when you're around. See ya, pup. Ugh. Warren is the worst character in video game history. Hey Max, you up? Who is this? Oh, it's our cat. We named the cat though. We named it Misu. You think you're sweet? I thought he was a fucking pervert. I'm not even joking. He creeped me the fuck, especially since there's the thing where he's peering through your window while you get dressed. And that's a legit thing. There's an Easter egg in episode 2 at the start where you get out of bed and get dressed and you can see Warren in the background looking for your window. True story. And also there's the other Easter egg when you're in the nightmare world where you're roaming around, like in episode 5 where you're roaming around in the dark area and you go through the Warren lockers. And you find this locker and it's got like all these photos of you like superimposed on bikini models. And a stuffed toy of you. Whoever this is, I don't really have time for this shit. All those pictures. It's the Cure song, huh? There's pictures of you. Ashley Simpson's Pieces, Pieces. You gotta do the dance as well. Fucking imagine having your whole career ruined by one Saturday Night Live show. Like, everything. If you've released this album that's sold pretty damn well, even though better than your big sister, CD skips. And you're right, like everybody fucking does it. Everybody's got the backing track stuff. Like even today, like even talented singers have got the backing track playing and they go over top of it. She does it once on fucking Saturday Night Live of all things. Like, not important. Who gives a fuck? It's just Saturday Night Live. It's not like it was a live show. It was not like it was a charity event. It was not like she was on American Idol or anything that, not that it was just important, but you know, something that's actually a judge of talent. She was on a fucking comedy show. It was live, but it's just like, this show is a comedy show. Its intention is comedy. It wasn't this like actual thing. And it's like, nah, that's it, your career's done. Get it in the bin, Ashley Simpson. Not that I'm like a fan of his, but I always thought it was fucked up. Whoever this is, I don't really have time for this shit. Damn, okay. All that love and attention you showed me didn't actually mean anything? You forgot my name? Just because I look like a doormat doesn't mean you can treat me like one. Miso? I'm Miso. Wait, Miso, is that you?
Getting blocked by a cat is definitely
This
a low
customer has
point.
blocked you. This girl in 6th grade who was the host of the Christmas pageant. She flopped off the line and ran up the stage sobbing. Jesus. It gets such a extreme reaction. It's so horrible, but it's also amazing at the same time. Just to be like, because all I'm imagining is like, it was the best of times, it was the best of times. Just run off. Like a real minor mistake, like people just would not give a shit about. Why are there so many telescopes?
Strange.
Doctor Strange.
Safi's bag? Up here without Safi?
Got a Snickers ice cream bar? I don't even know if we've got those anymore. We used to have those. That's in cereal. I love that. That tickled me. We used to have all of the different chocolate bar ice cream bars, but I haven't seen them in ages. The one we've got that I really, really like, that's exclusive to New Zealand, but I imagine there must be a US equivalent. It's just because it's a New Zealand chocolate bar. We got a bar called Peanut Slab, which is like thick block of chocolate with like shelled peanuts in it. Really, really nice. But they've got a ice cream version of it that's like peanut butter flavored ice cream with crunchy peanuts in it. It's fucking the shit. I love it.
I bet Moses will know what's going on.
Why is Moses smoking?
I'm 95% sure that's Safi's brand. Why is Moses smoking them? Why is he smoking? I thought Moses had the world's horniest grandma mug that night.
Moses is a bear? I didn't dig it.
That is a disquieting number of telescopes.
Shoot. Anybody remember the Sean Head meme?
Hey, Moses?
Give me the Cliff Notes version of what we're actually here to
Remember
see.
when that was the thing?
Since when do you smoke?
That takes
Doing
me
normal
back.
people shit like some kind of healthy, productive member of society.
Doors don't seem super reliable.
The shoe on
so
head.
I guess it's
S-H-O-E
Good,
rather
you're
than
outside for now.
S-H-O-O.
So, should we be worried about this crazy asteroid hitting Earth?
Asteroid?
You're not making any sense. Are you trying to tell me something?
You know, making he just said an asteroid's about to hit Earth.
Just trying to capture the perfect photo. The perfect photo.
It is Safi.
The perfect photo.
Hang on. Safi?
Because it was a thing way back, I guess, like probably it's gonna be longer ago than I think it is, which is gonna make me depressed. Hey, Foxy. But like all of the stupid internet nerds would go onto those camgirl sites, and rather than asking for anything perverse, would literally just like pay for them to put their shoe on their head or something really obtuse and boring. And I think it was just to like annoy the actual customers in there. So just rather than going like, you know, take it off, baby, they'll just be like, put your shoe on your head. Now put your keyboard on your head. Make yourself a cup of coffee. It's just like these really mundane tasks. I think it was literally just like troll the actual pervs who were in the streams. I don't know if you can really call them pervs. It's like exchange. But it's not really pervy. I just always found it funny. We're just like doing these really weird tasks. Ooh. Better check that. There's apparently a big fire in the city I'm in. I've only got 2 NBA jerseys. But I am, I don't know if anyone knew. I'm actually a massive basketball nerd. In Kelburn. So, quite far away. But I dig it. I actually like to buy more. Even though I've got a favorite team, I still like to collect shirts from other ones. And I've also got, behind Chris Tucker, foam finger from one of the Chicago Bulls games. Just because I'm a nerd that collects this shit.
You have 24 hours before the world ends. What would you do?
Legit, I'd be so keen on that because I know you got the Hall of Fame there, but my favorite team is Boston. So, like, I'd be super into that. That's fucking dope. Larry Bird is the GOAT. Like, Larry Bird is absolutely incredible. I was spending either yesterday or the day before watching Larry Bird clips. Legitimately was watching Larry Bird clips like 2 days ago or yesterday. I can't remember which day it was. But he's like, you know, top 3 players of all time. Like, even in the, you know, Last Dance documentary with Jordan, they're like asking him about any player. They're like going, oh, what do you think of Dennis Rodman? Oh, he's a piece of shit. What do you think of Scottie Pippen? Piece of shit. What do you think of LeBron James? He's asking about new ones. LeBron James, piece of shit. What do you think of, like, blah, 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 blah. Just like naming all the other genuine GOATs of all time. Well, all the other genuine GOATs. It's just like, they suck. And then just ask him about Larry. He's just like, yeah, Larry's Larry. Like, even Jordan cannot be like, yeah, Larry's the shit. He just acknowledged it. He's just like, yeah, everybody else sucks. What do you think of Larry Bird? Larry's Larry. I just fucking love that. That Jordan, who is probably legit the greatest of all time, in all fairness, could not bring himself to disrespect Larry Bird.
Safi, are you in there?
Max, it's me, Moses.
Moses!
All right, Max. You have 24 hours before the world ends. What would you do?
I don't know. I guess I'd...
From East Chuckafucka, Indiana. He's probably my favorite player of all time, a personal Larry Bird. But as I say, Boston's my favorite team of all time. And it's sort of corny because they probably are the best team of all time. So it is a little bit of a cop-out just going with the best. But they're so fucking good. you can't not like them. Then my other mate is a massive basketball fan as well, and he gets pissed off that I like Boston. He's a Lakers fan. He's got LeBron worn game jersey framed in his house. I'm guessing it's legit. Like, I haven't investigated it, but it's literally, you know, like framed in the photo of the match. It's allegedly from framed and with the signed doc. So I presume it's legit, but you know, you can never trust everything full and full. You got potato chips now? What flavor?
Strange.
Oh,
This feels right. But that's just Safi. Wait. What if I try it again, but double expose the photo?
potato flavor. I was legit disappointed by
Thank you.
What happened?
American potato chips.
I don't know.
I think I might have just been going and
like Safi
expecting too much.
Locked me in a kind of, I don't know, a sarcophagus. I was trapped.
Maybe I just need to find the right ones. I can't remember what I tried before.
I could hear Safi.
Legit.
I
I
hear
tried more than one brand
just
as well
outside
before
of
anyone
it.
asked that as well. It wasn't just like I went one and I went, oh shit. I think I sort of just built up in my head. I'm like, America's the land of snacks. These are going to be amazing. And I was just like, oh. Wasn't into it. I really, really like... No, most of it doesn't, in all fairness. Like I say, I really, really enjoyed my time in New York with Pete, but just overall New York I really liked. No, I got them from... I can't remember where I got them from. It was one of the big supermarkets, but I can't remember. It was in Seattle, but I can't remember. To be fair, the only place I didn't like in America was LA. Like everywhere else I love. I love San Francisco. I love San Francisco a lot. It's probably my favorite place I've been in the States. Legit have a lot of time for San Francisco. I would go there a ton. Yeah, Man Bear Pig didn't. It might have been Whole Foods. Whole Foods rings a bell. I'll have to ask. It was... I legit know. So, it was when I was in Seattle and friends were having a wedding and we were picking up stuff for the wedding. We went to one of the stores and while they were busy getting shit for the wedding, I was busy getting shit for myself. I bought a ton of bags of potato chips. So it's like, oh, grab this, this, and this. But I can't remember where it was. I think it was Whole Foods, though. It wasn't Target. I know that much. I can't remember. Again, if I saw pictures, it would trigger my memory. With Lay's, you can get everywhere, so I've had Lay's multiple times. Lay's are fine. Lay's you can buy here. They're pretty common as well. So Lay's are absolutely fine. They're nothing to write home about. But I was trying shit that you can't get here. Again, I can't. Show me a photo and I might go, oh yeah, that was it. With the Pringles, I'm again surprised at, really surprised at my favorite ones are the UK Pringles. I've tried Pringles, I do like Pringles. I've tried them pretty much everywhere, just because they sort of tend to be reliable, and also airports sell them. But the UK ones, for whatever reason, just go mental on the flavor. Like, over-flavor them by crazy amounts. Gotta try Zapp's Voodoo Chips. Alright. I'll be in the States in literally 2 weeks. So, yeah, done. I'll try them. Done! Sold! But, yeah. No, out of Pringles, really weirdly, the UK do amazing Pringles. To the point that's like almost all I eat when I'm in the UK is just I buy a shit ton of Pringles. You should have. Maybe it's going to be slightly rude to say, but you should have asked to get some Pringles, Pete. Get Assad to send you some UK Pringles. Or get me to send them to you when I'm over there. I'll send them in the post. Because I want to get your opinion on it. Because I know you won't talk shit. You'll be legit. You'll be a smartass to begin with, but you'll be legit. You'll give a proper review. You trigger the whole potato. There's no debate. I don't think there's any really debate. This is a discussion. It's a forum. Potato chip forum. Alright, tell me what potato chips to buy when I'm in the States. You got the Zapp's Voodoo. I'm only going to be in Seattle the whole time I'm there. So it'll have to be something that's accessible from the West Coast. No, I'm just saying, I don't know if they're going to be... I know that you're not going to say go to Cape Cod. I'm just saying, if they're accessible, I'm assuming there's going to be some places that don't have brands. Trader Joe's... I assumed, at least, I was like, he's just randomly naming a place that I should go to. I assumed we were talking about a brand. But also, I know that it's not always like every place has everything. Sweet chili Doritos, I did get those when I was there as well. Those were, again, fine. I couldn't finish a bag. Those were like 7 out of 10 in my opinion. The sweet chili Doritos. We've got sweet chili Doritos here, but again, like Pringles, they are different. Your ones are different to ours, different to... Takis are shit. Absolutely not. Like 2 out of 10. I don't. It's almost like all this is obviously going to be not very Kiwi true. You know what? When I was talking about my favorite Pringles and ones that are over flavored. No, I didn't like them. I thought they were bad. But it's like, again, it's just not that big of a debate. Like, I'm not gonna feel like offended if you don't like my favorite potato chip, which I don't have a favorite. Again, I really like my chips to be really over flavored, and I don't know why I don't like them, but I really like my chips to be over flavored. Like, my favorite chips you get here are chicken flavored ones. Like, they're the budget brand. But they just put so much chicken salt on them. Like, just tons. I fucking love them. They're my favorite potato chip here. The ones I wish were sold elsewhere, I've only ever seen them in Barbados. Like, and I've seen other ones that are the same thing, but they're like ketchup flavored. I've seen hundreds of other ketchup flavored ones, and they all taste like shit compared to these. These were amazing. I've just never found anything that was the same flavor. I tried a bunch of other ketchup flavored chips. None of them is good. Old Bay seasoned chips. I have to look up pictures. Because Old Bay could have been ones I'd seen. Old Bay chips. No, I didn't have Old Bay. I can say those ones I didn't try. All dressed. And I'll look up Cape Cod chips as well. I don't think I had those. I like crab seasoning. So I'll definitely give those a shot. But I don't think I had those. And Cape Cod ones. No, I don't think I had those. They look vaguely familiar, but I don't think I had those either. One sec. I'm going to make note of this, because otherwise I'll just fucking forget. And this is all for naught. All dressed. Cape Cod. Old Bay. And what was the voodoo one? Zapp's Voodoo. Zapp's Voodoo. I got it all. Well, if I don't find them, because I'm going to be there in 2 weeks. So I don't need a care package, because if you send a care package now, it's going to take longer to get here than it is for me to get there. You know what I mean? That looked different as well. What did she say?
What did she say?
She was hurting, Max. That's all I could tell. Whatever you did, snap me out of it. Or snapped her out of me?
Max? Max, where? I'm sorry,
Safi?
Damn it, Safi.
Safi?
Get your shit together.
Safi.
You okay?
I think I know what I have to do.
Bet.
This dude just going
Come on.
around, jizzing on
No.
chips,
Stay here.
shagging all the potato chip packets.
This storm. I've been through something like it before. Reality gets unreliable. Better if you sit tight.
Oh!
Machine, Angel, Psychic
He said
Storm?
they could get it. I didn't bring it up.
Take care, Max.
See you on the flip side.
I get it, man. Chips are important. It's serious business. Boo. Cool back. It's Chloe.
The window opens.
We're gonna be in Arcadia Bay.
What? What?
We're gonna see Chloe get gunned down again.
This isn't Caledon. This is Blackwell Academy. Chloe was shot here. I listened to it happen.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing?
Chloe!
Come on, put that thing down. Don't ever tell me what to do. I am so sick of people trying to control me.
It's like the first
I'm
game.
gonna get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass
would they? Get that gun away from me, psycho! No!
You don't have your rewind shit.
Maybe Sophie's right. Maybe we are cursed. Cursed to relive our worst
I
moments
clapped when I
over
saw the
and over
butterfly.
again. I had a chance to save Chloe from this bathroom, from Nathan's gun. But to do that,
I clapped when I saw Darth Vader.
Why the fuck are you awake, Asa?
ATSTs, 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 ATSTs.
ATSTs. That was probably the most appropriate time to use that command ever, though. It was very much a member berry scene.
Arcadia Bay get destroyed in a storm. I couldn't do that. I rewound time.
Remember when this
Gave her up to
happened?
get shot a second time. Well, joke's on you, Storm. If you don't think I play out this moment in my head every day, then you don't really know me. Where is that coming from?
You're okay. What? Remember when Chloe? And then Max? Wow. I don't mind it too much. Who are we all kidnapping? What's going on? Oh. This scene here is
Pork chop sandwiches.
a reference to pork chop sandwiches. Is a direct reference to the first game. You're kidnapping Bristles. Almost 11 p.m. Hey Max, I know you're a jealous bitch with no artistic vision or taste, but that doesn't make it okay to take my camera. Got 24 hours to go back or press charges and Daddy will take everything. Only warning you because I love you and know that you're a broke hoe. There's no excuse to fuck with Victoria Chase, okay? Let's catch up later. XOXO.
Oh, Kate. You deserved better friends than the ones you were stuck with. Better than me.
You call me what, bruv? Hey, Max. I really appreciate you looking out for me. It's nice to know at least one kid here at Blackwell is in the jerk. I prayed every night before I came here that someone would have my feelings in mind, and you were that person. Thank God for you. I wouldn't have made it otherwise. Is it just me? Or does everything here have lesbian undertones? I mean, the Victoria Chase one obviously does. I don't think we can escape that. I think everything in life does. Everything.
Still isn't as funny as the artist thought it was.
That drawing there, the paper.
How do I make it it's in one of these stalls.
One of the stalls that has lesbian undertones.
Max and Sophie? Not Max and Chloe? So...
No, women's
that's
wrestling is
it
straight.
then?
What are you talking
We're
about?
Done?
Sophie's cooler than you ever were.
Cause she drives a Porsche?
Cause she has powers.
Oh shit.
This
Called
is
out.
so fucked up. I would never. I used to look at this every day.
Why doesn't Murdoch's kick in order? Sunshine! Consumable Pete is a hell of a guy. Who's that? Who the hell's Kiara? Who?
Well,
Ah,
that's new.
it's Man Bear Pig. Definitely should have command then.
Lucas, I have to get down there.
Hey, Kiara. That Kiara is far cooler than the other Kiara.
I swear, any other day, a tree blossoming in a bowling alley would be the weirdest shit I'd seen that day.
Who?
I have to get down there to Lucas. What are you looking for? Pretty deep birthday banner.
I didn't make the command.
I wonder if that ladder is still here in the other timeline.
You got mastered on your damn jammies. Shit.
Jefferson's sick photos. One binder for each girl.
I don't think he had that many binders, did he?
I don't want to look at this. I don't.
It's Jefferson photos. Do it again.
I'll have to get out another way.
Shit. Damn it.
Go fuck yourselfie. Never thought I'd hear that again.
What do you wear for jammies, Pete? The world must know.
Okay, one neb is cute. Kinda. One. Kinda. This is not that.
I'd love it if you are just like, I don't wear anything. You're just like completely nude. And you're just like covered in naked, covered in mustard.
Oh boy. Do I
Like saying it like,
want to?
oh, you got a little bit on you. You got a little bit on your pajamas. But no, you're just like covered from head to toe in mustard. Oh damn, I got mustard on my jammies.
I told you this place was the portal to hell. Behold, a devil.
Jesus. Possessed dolls much?
Time for bed. It's the only way Pete can sleep. Oh yeah, Peg, you're gonna be in my game. Congrats.
Still busted. I'm not getting down this way.
Peg dies first, yep. Peg's the main character though. Peg's the one that like is instrumental, that sets up the whole thing. His death is like
wonder if
so
that ladder is still here.
earth-shattering to the community that it just starts the whole game rolling. And also, spoilers, Pete, you're already fucking in it.
In the other timeline.
Again, I won't be able to really show anything until the new year, and that's just cause I don't have a working demo yet.
I wonder if that ladder is still here in the other timeline.
I don't know how to get the ladder. Oh, it's here. No. Oh.
It can't be anything but that. I can't.
Big love to you.
I was 18 when Jefferson trapped me in that chair. I'm not 18 anymore.
And, I mean...
So this is what it's gonna take.
You don't necessarily get it. I hate to say. You just in the draw to get it.
Oh God, I can't move.
I'm gonna send it to Pete just to piss you off.
I had so many dreams about this. I had so many dreams about this thing. I think I forgot. Just staring at this makes my head hurt.
Dead. You always pick him.
I can feel him looking at me through that.
Do these quick time events do anything? Or slow time events?
No. No. Never again. Once is all you get.
Well, he's the girl with the bad boys wants.
Time to get the hell out of here.
Anything else here?
I wish I could kick your psychotic little teeth in.
She's early 20s. They had that set started again.
What can I... Still here. Thank God.
I think like 21? Question mark?
Still need to get to Lucas. If not for Safi that day, that would be my headstone. And now I have to return the favor.
Pete knows that I was singing the greatest song ever by the greatest band ever. I can't remember what the original name was or why they called Bowling for Soup.
I have to see if part of Sophie.
So I remember the Bowling for Soup was just like a random name they chose. Because the original name was like super offensive.
A forgotten hope.
Maya's memorial tree. What the hell is it doing here?
In the dark, we labored. And in the daylight, we disappeared.
There's your boy toy.
I wake, sweating and sick from dreams. Seawater spills from my lips. The beast has my voice. We gaze at each other in the windowless box. It is flight or fight. Never forgive.
Lucas, it's me. It's Max.
But there are no bells,
So romantic.
doors, or windows. Only his face.
Yes, it was.
A mirror. And I feel a
Well, I remember what was Bowling for Soup's original name? Rubberneck. Because it was from a Steve Martin reference. What was the biggest song? SR-71. Yeah. Right now. Right now. No, it was 1985. So I was talking about Springsteen, Madonna. Way before Nirvana. There was U2 and Blondie. And music still on MTV.
Smile, Lucas. Maybe double exposing the photo again? It worked with Moses.
Max.
Fuck off.
It's really you.
In the flesh.
I thought I was dreaming. Sophie was there. What the shit is this place?
What the shit?
Stay put, okay?
Because they did a 1985 remake, I guess. That's not. I know that Bowling for Soup did it as well. Billy Cobb is posted one on YouTube. But I'm pretty sure Bowling for Soup actually did it themselves as well.
Steve just hit the wall. He never had the balls. Takes once in a day. Still listens to Coldplay. Calendar on the door. Says
If it was,
2024. Can't afford his own land.
God, that's creepy, right? Somebody remade it, but I know Bowling for Soup actually did it as well. Like, took this version. If 1985 was written today. Which is horrible to think when Bowling for Soup, well, when 1985 came out. 1985 was 20 years ago. God. It's depressing to think how time works. I'm gonna cry now. How much culture has changed since 2010 though, and how much has it changed from 2005 to 2010? Well, it's to say, like, in 2005, would you still be using CDs? Probably not. To some extent. But not hugely. But yeah, as you say, iPods. I mean, that's weird to think, right? You don't use an iPod anymore. Everything's on your phone. Because you've got Spotify or YouTube Music or Apple, like whatever service you use on your phone. So you don't need a separate device anymore. Yeah, you only download it for like a short period of time or like for a specific thing. Like I'll download it for a flight. So I'm going on a plane where I'm not going to have, most of the time you're not going to have Wi-Fi. Some flights do, most don't. So I'll be like, yeah, I'll download some songs or a movie or whatever, but it's only for that finite period of time and then you delete it all again. But you just don't have a fucking separate thing either. You've got your phone. And also, like, the fact that you've basically got everything here now. You used to carry around a camera. No, that's coming back. Carrying around a fucking digital camera is coming back in trend. So, circles. Maybe iPods will come in vogue again. He hasn't done a new one, unless I haven't seen it. To be honest, we might just finish this little bit and then watch a couple things. Like,
Hey,
when
it's dangerous.
Zune? I do. It was meant to be the big competitor to the iPod.
I think that's all
And
I
honestly,
can
I
do
always
for
thought
Lucas.
the competitors were better. I thought iPod was really shit, and this has not just been like boo Apple. Like the problem with the iPods were iTunes was really, really janky. Like it would just crash and like slow down your computer like to a crawl. Oh, it's like, but I'm not even like, this is regardless of your opinion. I've got a Samsung, so I don't use iPhone. Regardless of your opinion of it, like iTunes at that point was really, really janky, and you had to go through iTunes regardless to upload to your iPod. So even if you didn't buy stuff off of Apple iTunes, you still had to convert your MP3s via iTunes to whatever format the iPod used and put it on your iPod. Whereas with the Zune, you just like literally dragged and dropped it and that was it. ACC files, thank you. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to put on a warmer top. When I got home, it was fucking baking hot, but it's cooled down a bit. Like, I think it was like literally like 25 degrees. It's dropped down to 21. Pretty cold. So I'm going to get another top. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. And we'll watch a couple things. And then we'll fuck off. Bye. I'm back. We're talking about cookies now? Fuck. As soon as I go upstairs, it's like 10 degrees hotter. Jump scare. Jesus! Like, if I'm once I park my ass back upstairs, because you're up there. As soon as I park my ass upstairs, I'm gonna need to take this jumper off again. It's so fucking warm up there. I wasn't winking at you, I was winking at Pig. Thinking this is all about you. Shit. Let's again, we're talking about this old internet shit. There's this old internet clip that was really, really popular back in the day from Chat Roulette.
Diana. Okay, great. Here's a song for you, Diana.
We are Venom.
Now the day is almost gone. I was close to logging on, but then something caught my eye.
It's the Chat Roulette love song. But actually, they do a proper, like, impressive job with this. For what was just with one webcam. Just having all these props ready.
I'm sure that this could be the start of our internet love connection. There's one thing I need to tell you.
I always think that every time I watch this, you just like hit skip.
Because I know you're hot and spicy. I love you so.
Especially since there's a lot of print going on the side. Because I remember when it first came out, they also had a making of video where you can see like the people rushing around in the back, setting up the next scene. That's good long gone, that video. Just imagine like setting up the next bit and then she hits skip. Fuck. That must have happened. Somebody had to draw her.
Will you marry me?
They're so grateful she didn't hit skip. Thank God we got through the whole fucking song.
Hey.
Ooh. But it's just like, and now he's in prison. I don't know. That's like, that clip is from, honestly, like, God, when did chat roulette first kick off? That could even be as far as 20 years ago. Like, fuck. It was just impressive, like, that time having a really shitty webcam that has a limited range, as in, like, limited cord length. Being confined to one room, being able to move props around while the camera's pointed elsewhere. 0 cuts because it's a live stream. Yeah, it was before Omegle, so it was probably, as I say, legitimately like 20 years ago. It's just one of those ones that impressed me. It's really simple, but fuck, the effort you must have put into that. Oh, why is the sound not working?
Hey everyone, welcome back. So this isn't the video that I was hoping to make because I booked a night to stay here.
Yes, he's staying in the Trump Hotel
in Scotland. Unfortunately, last night I got a phone call from the duty manager saying that I couldn't stay in this hotel. Apparently they had some problems with the electrics in the Lighthouse suite, so I couldn't stay there. But as a sorry, they have booked me into the presidential suite. Don't worry, we will check out the Lighthouse later on in the video. But for now, let's go and see what the presidential suite at Trump Turnberry is like.
As he said in the clip there, he didn't intend to stay here. He wanted to stay in the Lighthouse. There's a technical issue with the Lighthouse, so they said, we'll put you in here instead.
Is completely different to the front. It's got this big ostentatious water fountain which does look very impressive. Such a shame it's foggy. There are more chandeliers in this hotel than I've seen anywhere else, including in my room. It's pretty special. However, there are a few ugly bits which
no, he's not travelled all the way to Scotland just for this.
Let's go.
But yeah, I'll point out, he did a live stream after this, pointing out that one, and I don't necessarily believe him, but he was saying that he wasn't aware the US election was going on when he was doing this video. And 2, as he said, like, this was not what he wanted. This isn't the video he wanted to do. He traveled there with a booking for a different hotel. When he got there, they said, and that's really shitty to be fair. When he got there, they said, sorry, that hotel's not functioning. You can stay in this one instead.
That is an impressive chandelier. So being the best room, the whole centre point of the hotel is where my room is, with a very impressive balcony. It's just there.
But also, is that he doesn't really have skin in the game.
And here it is, the Norman Suite. Wow, that's what I said when I first walked in here. And
oh, air break. We don't get to see the room.
And the room is amazing, which I'll give you the full tour in just a second. But the first thing that I saw where I kind of got the ick was this sofa. It doesn't really fit the rest of the room, and I was expecting so much more in the presidential suite. The sofa looks like it's had loads of people sitting on it, and it's actually really, really stained. A lot of stains on it. It doesn't overly look inviting to sit on, but that is the only thing in the suite that looks bad. The chairs
It's got lots of stains on it. It's hilarious.
And quite nice.
Oh, that's so bad. It's good.
Furniture in here. I mean, look at that leather chair. It's like something Winston Churchill would have sat on. Obviously, it's going to get scratched. All this is pretty old and quite battered in places. Now, I know you're going to laugh, and some people might say, really? But the remote here doesn't. I mean, it's also pretty grim as well.
That's actually weird. The remote's weird because one of the things they've done, which they've been really, really anal about since COVID in particular, is if you go to a hotel, the remotes are pristine. They will clean the absolute hell out of it. It's probably the cleanest thing in the room. And it will be sealed up in a bag saying this has been disinfected and clean. Because, of course, a lot of hands touch them. But that is pretty fucking weird now that I think about it. Like, every hotel I've been to since COVID, the remotes are possibly the cleanest thing in the whole bloody hotel.
Oh, I mean, look how dirty that is. There you can, the camera picks that up. Good phone
I've
system
stayed in
there
a
to
couch
call
for 5 months.
concierge and
It looks it.
hotel reception. They've even got an Alexa. Does it work? Hey Alexa, who's Walk With Me Tim?
Walk With Me Tim is a YouTuber with 500,000 subscribers. Since creating their channel on the 20th of April 2020, they have received 121,445,234 views on 461 uploads.
Let's
That's
have
not
a look at
that
the
much.
rest of the room. Now, in the photos, the fireplace was lit, which I'm a little bit gutted about, but obviously it's a hotel. They're not going to put a real fireplace in the room. Oh, hang on, what's that for? On. Is it for the candles? I'm hitting on.
I think it is for the
what
candles.
this remote is for. There you go. Obviously, golf theme in the hotel. There's lots of golf photos and lots of golf ornaments. Some interesting reading. The Count of Monte Cristo. Tom Jones.
Switch
War
to
and
just
Peace,
chatting.
Volume 2. Moby Dick. Love the lighting though. It's really nice. Carpet is a little bit stained in places. Like we can see some
Somebody spelled
stains there.
McDonald's.
Now the reason I'm picking this out is because I was told this is the best room in the
I put this
entire
one on to
hotel.
be fair
So
because
it's
it's
the best
one of
room
his
with
most recent
stains on the
videos.
sofa and slight stains on the carpet. What's the rest of the hotel like? But I tell you what, this
He put it out
is
last week, the week
pretty
before.
interesting because as I literally came in, a gentleman came
It's
in
the
to
episode
fill up
before the
wine,
ones we've
and I
watched
thought,
already.
Wow, so is all this wine for me then, or is it just to look at? And then of course if you come around here, you'll see that's not the case because there is the wine list. And prices here will set you back around about 38, 40, 65. In fact, the Cabernet Sauvignon Cake Bread Cellars from the US is £195.
It's not
But there is more
horrible
from
pricing.
the minibar here, loads of champagne, glasses.
I've seen a hell of a
Check
lot worse
this
in
out.
hotels.
This is how you get the tea out. So I was told this lifts up and and up like that, and it does stay there, but I'm not going to put it in because it looked really difficult to put back down. There you go.
Like, I'd be terrified it would just fucking crash down.
It's got a premiering kettle.
So this is shit
Obviously
kettle
not real gold, but looks pretty special nevertheless.
for a
There's all the
fancy
tea and
hotel.
coffee. Look at that. Branding is on point with the cups. Very nice. They have thought about the milk, which is good. Corkscrew. Yeah, this furniture is pretty solid.
It's a pretty
Obviously,
ugly
it's got a lot of
hotel.
use. Love how it's framed with the 2 lamps. Some golf clubs up there. And also, I found this
When you
rather
say cutesy.
interesting. This is clearly just for show.
I don't like
because
it.
I can't use it, but it's obviously for whiskey, I'm sure. Does that open? I can't open it now. I opened this earlier. There is nothing in there anyway. Anyway.
Oh, the cups,
nice little
yeah.
bit
No,
of
fair.
antique
Okay, yeah, fair.
furniture. There's more. I tell you what, it feels like I'm in a, dare I
Cups are
say
nice.
it,
Most of
one of
it's
the worst
shit.
rated hotels with the furniture. Because it's classic old furniture, but
Well, this
obviously this
is-
is very old and expensive. My mum had this same fruit bowl.
I'm
in
sort of
the
comparing
90s.
in my mind
Nice
to
fruit
one he
bowl.
went to in
Ooh,
Dubai,
very nice. One
which
thing you
is
start to notice
the
when you
world's
stay in
only
really nice
7-star
hotels
hotel.
is the
That's
personal
way
touch.
over the top.
And then you notice when there isn't that personal touch here. For example, this isn't handwritten. It's just printed and then just my name added on. So Dear Gap, and then they've handwritten my name. I'm also shocked to discover that I
Complimentary
don't even
champagne?
have champagne. I have,
Oh, it's
not that I'm
Prosecco.
complaining, but I have a bottle of Prosecco. So I don't even get a bottle of champagne for the price of this room. Wow. Look at the water though. Branding on point. And that is complimentary.
Some places, when you go to really fancy ones, I've never been. I've never experienced it. That I can remember. I've never been to a really, really fancy hotel.
What is complimentary and what isn't? Do you know what I mean?
But he has had ones with that handwritten
before. It does look
before.
like it's about to droop to me.
Because they haven't watered
Before we
it.
get started, let's check out the balcony. So to get out to the balcony...
Jesus.
Oh, yeah, I've got
All
a
good.
key in here.
Cheers for dropping in, Pig, and cheers for the sub.
Why isn't there just
Appreciate
a key
you.
in the lock? Why is it here in a secure box?
I like that he blurred it so it doesn't show the pin. Even though it wouldn't really matter, because once you're in the room, you should know the pin. No, I appreciate you. I tend to stream on weekends. But see you
So
later.
This is right at the front of the
Bye.
hotel.
You'll be up in the cupboards later.
Oh, bulb's out. Look at this. I mean, I'm absolutely gutted that it's foggy. Hopefully we'll get a slightly
This is a
better
really
view in the morning.
surprisingly
You can
crap hotel.
Almost feel like you're royalty or a president standing up on this balcony overlooking the golf course and out to sea. It's a shame, you know, that it is.
You'd
foggy
honestly
because
expect much
the
more from
sunsets
this.
here are amazing. Can sit out here if I wish. Nice little table. That's about it. Right, let's go back inside. Okay, so let me show you the bedroom and the bathroom, which is through here. Now, the bedroom will give you the wow
it's
factor,
huge, though.
especially when you see the bed. Look at that. That is a real
No, the
old
Dubai one
antique,
was
beautiful
crazy.
Bed. That is crazy, look.
Crazy.
And I love the Scottish tartan up above. And of course, our chandelier. Look at that. So they don't do a mattress encasement, which I'm absolutely gutted about, but what they will do is kind of do a mattress cover on top, and not that that's actually going to do anything, but
True.
yeah, quite surprised. I think that's a queen.
The
bed,
TV
isn't it?
playing
It's
just reminded me
huge.
when I was
I
in
tell you what,
Greece,
walking around the bed, I've caught
they did the
my
thing where
knee
they,
on the corner
like a lot of
couple
hotels do it, where they
times.
have the TV
Anyway, let's try
running
the
for you
bed.
when you get in there. Don't know why.
Oh, that
Don't know
is
what
good.
the logic behind
Nice
that is.
throws. What's the state of the mattress look like? Oh my god. Oh my god. Maybe that's why you should never pull a mattress back.
Stains on it. Poo. It's poo.
Not quite sure if it's rust, if it's something else. Blood.
I think it's rust, but yeah.
I don't know. It's weird. That's grim. Few stains on the chairs.
It's completely
in here.
jizz.
Another little writing
Unquestionably,
desk.
that was jizz.
Oh, that pops up. Ah, it's for makeup. You can tell how old the furniture is though, because it's been used a lot. I mean, it's really scratched and battered. But there's a Dyson hairdryer in
But
there.
yeah, they had the TV on
Look at that.
in the place I was staying in Greece.
Electrical connections.
And
aren't
for
located
whatever
inside the
reason-
drawer. I think I might have to put a stain counter on the screen at the minute.
That looks like blood.
That's blood to me.
Um,
I'm just quite.
But the
surprised
remote
with the
didn't work,
presidential
so we couldn't
suite
turn
and
off the
The
TV.
scratches on the wall, the
I had to
stains
get
on the
them to like
furniture.
come in and just like remove the TV and
wardrobe.
replace it.
That is my coat, by the way, in there. Let's check out the bathroom, because this does look pretty nice. I do like them.
It was one
on
of
the
the weird
windows. Very
modern ones that
California
don't have manual
chateau.
buttons in
I
it.
love those kind of blinds.
Which I also find weird, like the
huge
one
bath.
my
I mean,
TV
this is
I own
really
doesn't
good.
have any manual
Nice
buttons.
and clean. Like the gold on the taps there, the heated
Fucking
towel rail.
weird
Very
ass
nice.
thing that they remove buttons on
Joint
TVs.
sinks, nice marble, all polished, very nice. And the mirror is huge. Look at that. Oh, the towels are in here, look. Nicely hidden away. Or extra towels are anyway.
Bathroom's the
Couple
nicest part of it
glasses,
so far.
Makeup pads. These feel really nice. These dressing gowns and slippers as well. So this must be the shower. Fairly small. Probably I would go for around about 4 people in here. But it is gold, or gold looking.
It's beautiful.
So it is quite late in the day. It's taken me 2.5 hours actually to drive from Edinburgh, where I was, over to this side of Scotland. I'm going to take a bath, I think, and then I'm going to order room service. It's going to be a little bit different to eating in a restaurant. I'm going to order the room service, see how expensive that is.
It's a running joke, so he's leaning into that. He used to.
There's a spa here. I'm not sure if there's a.
He used to just sort of use it as a rough idea of how large a shower is. It was his idea to be like, it's about the space of 4 people, 6 people, whatever. But people started accusing him and his wife of being swingers. Whether or not that's true, don't know, don't care. But they were like, are you and your wife swingers? You must be swingers. You always talk about how many people you can fit into the shower. So now he just fully leans into it. He's like, can fit 4 people in here. Ooh, oi, oi, oi.
Paul will go and check that out, and of course the rest of the hotel. So let's
There's some ones
get
where he
some
really,
food.
really leans
The
into it. That
menu
one
is
wasn't
actually
too bad.
on the telly. You can see that. So here's some of the choice of food that I can get. If I just scroll down, so I can get most stuff that you can get in.
Oh. Scotch sirloin, 42 quid. Tandoori fish and chips, 25. It's pretty expensive. Beef stroganoff, 25. Chicken masala. Rump steak burger, 25. That's not too bad. Chicken burger, 25. Vegan burger, 21. Lemon sole menu. Linguine, 18. Some of it's pretty. I know something new, but yeah. Some of it's pretty expensive.
In the restaurant, and a little bit more like snacky.
Pizza, 19. That's not bad. Mashed potatoes, fries. Most of it's not horrible. You'd probably be paying the same amount for a restaurant. That's not in a hotel, I mean.
Hello. Yes, fine, thank you.
Very mid, but I'm just saying the prices aren't horrific.
You can just
Normally,
that'd be great. Thank you very much.
hotel menus are like marked up for obvious reasons.
For some reason, turn down service has happened, and they've pushed this table like right into the window and left it a bit of a mess. Why they did that? You would have thought they'd have pulled this maybe table out a little bit. Anyway, is it too cold to eat out here? Yeah, it's probably a little bit too cold. Well, at least I'm getting my money's worth. This has got to be the biggest Caesar salad I've ever had in my life. I mean, just look at that. So it took around about 20 minutes. It's funny, isn't it? When you're in a restaurant, the food never takes that long, but when you do...
I don't know. I've been to places that take a shit ton of time.
And obviously, there's no one really around, unless the kitchen is really busy with in-room dining. So there's loads of these waters in the room that are complimentary, right? 5 of these, and they're all sparkling water.
20 minutes doesn't seem too bad to me.
However, there is some in the minibar. I like what they've done there. So obviously I'm just drinking water out of the tap. I was just talking to one of the staff members actually, and they were telling me that this particular suite, the presidential suite, has had a lot of famous guests. You could probably guess who has stayed in this room.
To a friend's birthday dinner.
Sleeping in their bed. But also,
on the weekend,
there's been some other celebrities here, but they couldn't tell me who they were.
Hour
apart
for
from
them
the fact
to
it was a very
bring
big
food.
singer.
I've been meaning to send a bad review because it was
too
long. And it was very mid-food.
Wow, what a view. So, it's quite early, and I think it's the perfect time to go and check out the swimming pool, because last night I wanted to go and there were some problems with the electrics. Funnily enough, the same problem that has stopped me from staying in the lighthouse problems with electrics in the hotel. There's been no problems in my room, just seems to be sporadic.
I'm
Anyway,
going to 100%
so I
do a
couldn't
bad
check it out
review.
last
So
night, so let's go and check it out before we go and have breakfast. Come on. I know the lighthouse is far away.
I can't remember what the
See
other problem
lighthouse
was.
just over there.
3 problems
I
that
don't
I
know
had
how
with it.
I'd
And this
have
is
felt actually
legit.
being out.
The main one, which was I ordered bone marrow for entree, and the first one I got was like there was no bone marrow in it. It was like all bone, no marrow. It was like absolutely taking the piss to the point where I was like, called them. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And they were like, "Oh, we'll replace it, sir." And they brought me 2 bone marrows to compensate for it. Bone marrows are very... It's sort of weird because it's considered posh, but it's not. Like, I don't think it is posh. It's literally like just the stuff that's in the bone, like all the fatty, juicy stuff. But I don't know if it's really that posh, but it's one of those weird things that's considered posh. I can't understand why. Because if anything, it feels like it should be cheap, right? The other part was, as I say, the food took forever to come. And the third and weakest one was they were very attentive is the most positive way I can put it, staff, but they'll keep coming and, is everything all right with your food? Is everything all right? And it was a friend's birthday, so we're talking, and they'll come and just go, is everything good? And just like, fuck off, we're trying to talk. It's a friend's birthday, we're trying to have a good time, we're trying to chat. And they'll just keep coming over and
There on
interrupting
my own.
us. It was just like,
So
fuck.
far away from the hotel, especially because it was foggy last
Leave
night.
us
That would've been,
alone. Like, seriously.
well eerie.
We good.
I feel like I'm in Parliament or something.
And it wasn't like we're the only people there.
Down here they've got a couple of shops. There's a whiskey tasting shop. And then a clothing shop. Don't think that's open.
I've never been
So
in
to
a
get to the
hotel that has
spa,
shops.
You actually go under the road that you drive into to go around the hotel.
This is what you mentioned the White House looks like inside?
It's an underground tunnel.
I mean...
So here's the hotel.
You can go
and
look.
The road goes all the way around. And they've built this tunnel underneath.
That's kind of cool.
Look at the history of the hotel here, look. It's amazing, some of the old stories. Now when you see this, you won't believe that you're heading into a spa. It just feels like, I don't know, it's another hotel.
I'm saying they literally do public tours of it.
Morning. Yeah.
This is
Rexona
Rexona.
72-hour advanced protection with body heat activated technology.
Scan the
Oh,
QR
fuck
code on
off.
tag.
Go away, ads. I say this is the spa
actually
resort
really nice.
area.
That big waterfall.
That ain't bad.
Look at the view you've got. The Trump boardroom. Quite small actually, I thought this would be a little bit bigger.
Somebody's using it, dude. Oh, the picture in there, Jesus.
Yeah, fit for the king and queens at the end of the corridor. Wow though, that does look amazing looking down there. I don't think I've ever walked
That was the
down a
worst
hallway
thing in the
like
hotel
this
so
for
far was the
breakfast
picture.
Before.
Like 99.9% of it looks like any other hotel. Well, not, you know, like any other upmarket hotel, should I say. The picture.
Walk down a hallway like this for breakfast. Chairs fit for king and queens at the
That was
end of the
before that.
Quite
Up
small,
there.
actually. I thought this would be a little bit bigger.
There you go. That's probably the only real marker, other than the fact that it's named after him. But outside of that, you could just pass this off as any sort of upmarketish hotel.
Corridor. Wow, though, that does look amazing looking down there.
Like, I haven't seen any other
I don't think I've ever walked down
pictures
a
of
hallway
him
like this for breakfast before.
other than the boardroom being named after him and the hotel being named after him. I haven't seen any other mention of him. There's no, like, letter T's hidden around.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you very much.
I could tell I saw
Thought
the
I'd be
boardroom. I
different this morning.
forgot that it
I'm gonna
was
go for a Burns breakfast,
his hotel.
which is haggis, hash browns, cheese, and egg, and hollandaise sauce. So a little bit like Eggs Benedict, except there's no muffin. It's a hash brown. Then there's haggis, and there's egg, and there's cheese. Let's try it.
The hollandaise looks awful.
That is good. That is really good. I kind of like haggis in the morning. It's definitely got a bit of a spicy kick to it as well. Haggis is not everyone's cup of tea, I know. That's good. Branding is on point, even on the butter.
By the way, if you haven't tried haggis, it's actually not bad. It obviously has a bad rap for being what it is. It really just tastes like sausage.
Oh, there's hot porridge. I found the ballroom. Can we go in? Is it open?
I imagine Assad's probably the only other person in the chat that's potentially tried
Look
haggis.
at this space. Look at the chandeliers.
Have had chitlins? No.
Apparently they have some amazing weddings.
Not that I
in
remember.
here. I mean, what a view. What a place to get married. Just look at the lights.
That's a nice room, yeah.
If you're going to get married...
Obviously, somebody is getting
imagine
married.
getting
It's all
married
set up.
Here.
And there's his name again. And it wasn't even Trump, it was Turnbull.
Yeah, cool. Thank you very much.
This here's the room.
So this is where he was going to stay.
You can see that this is the place you can see most of the lighthouse is actually built on the moat of
I
where
see,
the
right.
castle was. I'll radio up and let them know.
But apparently this is
Radio this out.
was shut.
Look at the old...
Look at the old what? You didn't finish the sentence, dude.
I'll tell you what, I'm noticing loads of dead flies on the floor when I'm walking around everywhere.
I think they just didn't vacuum it because it was an operation.
Just gonna have a quick look at the view. What a view.
Very grey, but it's quite nice. Not as
Funny
nice
that
of a
the,
bathroom, but still nice.
electrics seem to be working now. It's a bit of a shame, isn't it? There's the shower. Huge shower. But you can imagine...
How many people can you
sitting
fit in
the
that
bath,
shower?
Looking out to the view. And this is the other bedroom looking out onto the golf course. Again, look at that. Wow. Sitting in the bath and just looking out to sea. By the way,
Somebody's
that's
just
the car alarm.
can only
The car
watch their
we just
legs.
arrived in for some reason going off.
You can even stay in some of these cottages, which look so immaculate from the outside. Some of them sleep 3 or 4 people, up to 8 people. In fact, some of these are as big as a house.
House?
It's like from the movie The Stepford Wives.
These are
A
so
little bit.
lovely. Love the little porthole.
This must be
windows.
if you're like doing a proper long-term stay.
And there's bigger ones that you can stay in. Crazy.
Fuck, that's crazy. That is crazy. Like a whole house.
Can you imagine if this was like a real street that you could live on and every single house is a mansion? And you're
You should have
waking up
stayed there.
saying hi to your neighbours, but you'd be gutted, wouldn't you? Because everybody has a mansion. It's like that thing, if everybody won the lottery, would it be as special? I mean, it's winter now, but they're doing a fine job with the lines on the grass. Okay, so I was gutted that I didn't get to stay in the lighthouse. It was nice that they took me over there, but I guess it's a blessing in disguise. If I'd have stayed in the lighthouse, it would have cost me £1,700
Shit, that's
for one night,
crazy.
or a little over than that. But staying in the presidential suite was a little over £1,000 a night. Now that did include breakfast. Thinking about the price for a presidential suite, that's, I would say, cheap. Most presidential suites are a lot more expensive than that.
So the lighthouse was like
that being said, there were a few things in the room
$3,000
that weren't
US
overly that great. There was a lot of
per
stains.
night.
The sofa, they need to replace that sofa. For a presidential suite, that's kind of shocking. The stains on it. The furniture's timeless, but
The
it was the
room he
mattress
stayed
for
in,
me.
it's
Now,
like
you could say that, well, no one really looks at the mattress,
100
but when you're staying in
well,
a
1,700
five-star hotel,
per
I
night?
guess little things like the mattress you expect to be pristine. And
1,600
actually, some of the
per
cleaners
night?
told me that they do
Around about that.
clean the mattresses,
US dollars,
like
I mean.
wash them regularly. What I found really interesting is that there
Doing
were
quick
2
conversions
or
in my
3
head.
other little mini bars that were hidden. One was in the wardrobe, and then there was another one in the living room, and then there was one by the coffee machine, which is very odd because I would have never have known they were there unless I went looking for them.
To
The
do
bird's
the
breakfast this
conversions, I
morning
have to
was
like
really nice. I
convert
actually quite
pounds to
enjoyed
New
that.
Zealand
And
dollars and then
actually,
convert New
I'm
Zealand
kind
dollars
of
to
really
US
enjoying
dollars.
haggis at the moment.
I
It
don't
was an
actually know the
amazing view.
conversion
Shame
rate
about the
for.
weather.
I
Regardless
probably
who
could
owns
figure it
the
out, but
hotel,
not.
it
I don't
is
know
a
directly
beautiful
for
property. I love the fact
pound
that
to
you
US
can
dollars.
stay in a cottage if you want to. You can stay in the lighthouse. You can stay in the presidential suite. The smaller rooms, the larger rooms. The spa was pretty good as well. Really nice.
Spa
swimming
was
pool.
nice.
What some golfers would say one of the best golf courses in the world. An amazing Scottish hospitality when you come in as well.
Scottish hospitality. All right, we'll watch one more, and then I'm off to do something. I don't know what, but something. I'm trying to find a relatively shortish one. You're pulling a Ryan right now? You're falling asleep? Alright, we'll do a short one.
Stay
Proper
fussy
short one, and then we'll.
with the Alternative Dairy Co.
Fancy Feast. More
There's a
ways
cat.
to show your love. With so many delicious recipes.
But if you fuck
Hey
off, you
everyone,
fuck off.
welcome back. So today I'm in Stockholm to go and stay in that. That is a 747 jumbo jet. It's a real plane, it's been around the world, and it's now been turned into a hotel. But tonight I am your captain. I think I'm the only person staying in the hotel. We'll see if we can see any more people in there. I'm staying actually where the captain would fly the plane. I've also got a VIP
I like it that
section.
you're like, oh, he's being nice.
This
Oh, wait, no, he's not.
hotel is crazy. Let's go and check it out. Come on. I don't know if the camera does it justice, just how big this plane is. If you've ever been up close to a 747, wow. So reception is just up the top there, but before I go and check out my room, I just wanted to walk around the plane. It's just crazy. You can even stay in the engine room. Now these are like little capsule kind of rooms. I don't think there's anybody in there at the moment, but there's another one over there. As you can see, they haven't modified it in any way. It is still the same size.
Well, I'm guessing
as
that they
the
modified
original.
it
Look
a wee bit.
The size of the wing. I don't think I've ever been
You know,
under
remove the engine.
an aircraft before. What have you got to do? You've got to kick the tyres, haven't you? I mean, everything is real about this plane. Nothing about it is fake. And you are actually staying on the airport here in Stockholm, Sweden. Well, literally just on the edge. I mean, you can see some other aircraft over there. It even comes with the little baggage buggies. In fact, can I get in this? Will anybody mind?
I'm assuming it doesn't work.
To be working at an airport, this is the closest thing you're going to get to it. Look, handbrake and everything. Not quite sure what happened to the window. Look at this right at the back of the jumbo jet. I mean, it's breathtaking. It's insane. And hey, for kids, there's a swing. You can see Arlanda Airport just there, here in Stockholm. I'm not over-exaggerating when I say I think I might be the only person staying in here tonight. We'll have a look a little bit later. We'll come back out here when it's dark to see if there's any lights on.
I've gone to a few hotels like this where no one else is staying. Not like this in terms of like an airplane.
Out the back.
But these sort of
I
small.
wonder if these are well insulated. Oh, I hope no one's in there. And just coming round to the front
few
of
person
the aeroplane
hotels.
now. This has been open a few years. I've always wanted to come here, and I was thinking to myself, this will probably shut down by the time I get a chance to come, but yeah, it is still open. Look at that, the front wheels. Mental. Let's go up to reception.
Breakfast is
Now,
breakfast
this
is
also
served at
includes
3 a.m.
breakfast, which I'm excited about. Get a better view.
You know, who's getting up for breakfast at 3 a.m.?
I also have a personal little gantry as well. So I've got a code to get in. Hang on a second. I'm going out on the wing. This is crazy. Yeah.
He sounds like
does
such
need
a
little
kid.
bit of a paint job.
That's what it said on the
some
stairs.
benches
It
out
said
here where
breakfast
you
is
could
served
go
at 3 a.m.
And sit and have a drink
I
in the summer.
assume I have seen this
I'm
video before,
walking
but I
out
can't remember
on a 747
much
wing.
about
This
it, other
is
than that
just
he locks himself out.
Crazy.
Spoilers. That's the only thing I can
There's not
remember
many
from the whole
people that
video.
can say they've stood on
But
a
I
747
assume breakfast
wing.
must be just like cereal and
It's
stuff, and they put it
amazing
out.
actually how big the wingspan
Somebody pops in at
is.
3 a.m., pops out
Here
some
I am
cereal,
there, right on the tip
and calls it a
of
night.
this wing of this 747. Right, let's head in and see what it's like inside, because there's a cafeteria in here. I've also got my own bedroom in the cockpit. I've
Your
got
own
a
bedroom?
shower,
Yeah, no kidding.
ensuite, and also a little private
Yeah, that's
VIP
it.
area too.
The only
You
thing I
can actually see
remember
all photos of this aeroplane as you go up on
from
the
this
lift.
video is he will lock himself out
Right, I need a
at some
code
point.
to get in. Obviously, I'm not going to share this code on camera. I always knock on aircraft as I go in. Let's head in. Straight away, look. Got some merch. If you wanted to buy some t-shirts, cups, or some old safety cards from this airline.
That's kinda cool.
What's through here? Is this just like office? Oh, hang on.
This is where the breakfast is.
Wow, this is the cafeteria. So apparently from 3 a.m. you can
Yeah.
come in here and get breakfast. Are these locked up? Oh my god, they're not. Does that mean this is available? I could have it now? It's already laid out for me. Choice of cereals, tea. Hope this
I'm
works.
assuming this is
work?
what they do at 3 a.m. and they've just done it early and went,
does
fuck it.
work. Look at that.
Just put it out now.
I've got tea, cereal, a few sandwiches. Hey, am I seeing things? Ah, it's padlocked. Says some beer in there. Breakfast is served from 3 a.m. till 10 a.m. But look at that, you can see all the details of the old aircraft, where it's been. The history of the
bet
airplane is
that
truly
that's it.
amazing. Once owned by Singapore Airlines, Pan Am, look, all through the different decades. Look at these little seats. Isn't that amazing? So you can sit in here, look, and you can even take in the view of the sunset here in Sweden. And also, bearing in mind, what this must have been like back in the day when people would have been sitting in the first class area. Look, some of the original seats. Would have these been first class, or I guess now premium economy? Yes, in fact, actually very much like premium economy. I think I flew on Virgin once, and it was very similar to this premium economy. By the way, this video is not sponsored by Jumbo Hotel. This is the reception. So if you have any problems, you literally just call them. So these are some basic cabins down here.
Basic. If you're a basic bitch.
I don't think there's anybody else staying in this hotel right now. Oh, the lights are coming on. Look at this. You can actually see the photos. That was the front cabin where I just was, when it was literally being
stripped,
decked out, and changed into a hotel. So it's really amazing to see all of this. Seeing how it was all laid out. It's a bag drop room where the emergency exit is. This is kind of spooky. I can't be the only person.
The rooms are small.
I really do feel like I'm the only person staying in this hotel tonight. I can't be, surely. But it is January. We're in Sweden. Let's do a test. Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hello.
That is pretty silent. And nobody's answering me. What's up here?
It's haunted.
An ironing board. And all of these are more toilets and showers.
Mom Talk is a group of Mormon moms making TikToks.
There's like...
Sorry.
There's one there. There's another one. And another one. All with towels ready to go. Just think these are still the original size windows. You can imagine literally just sitting here and looking out your window as you're taking off. Crazy. What's through here? Oh right, fire exit I think. Look at the door.
Look at the door. It's the door.
It is well heated, because you might think, look, you can actually see the outside of the cabin. Crazy. You would think it's probably not very warm in here, but it really is.
He's
I've
so
gone up the
entertained
whole
by
length
everything. I
of
love
the
it.
Jumbo jet. See, right now it doesn't feel like you're in a jumbo jet, does it? You're just in a normal corridor. I can't get into any of these rooms to show you what they're like, but they're like a basically just a very small double room.
That doesn't mean much. That's not a
But
good
tonight,
description.
This is where I'm staying, up here. This is the most expensive room in the place, and it is literally just for people that have reserved the cockpit suite.
He said cock.
God, tight up here. Welcome, upper deck, first class. Oh, opens. That's a bad idea. It actually opens outwards rather than inwards. So I'm considering this is pretty tight anyway. So this is all for me then. I will show you into the first class lounge in just a moment. There is the main cockpit and my bedroom. This is a little VIP
This is where he locks himself out.
with some deck chairs.
Places for drinks.
And literally that is where I am sleeping tonight, in there. This is crazy.
Not permanently, obviously.
Just a little bit worried about security, because anyone could just come up here, right? Let's hope there's a... Oh no! I just realised.
There's no door
this
handle.
Is shut from the inside. I'm going to have to go back downstairs again, hang on. That'd be a bad idea if I forgot the code. And look at that, from 2005, just before it was completely
Memory like
changed.
hippie, trying
There
to
is
forget the
original
code 5 minutes
cockpit.
after you entered it.
Here it is, been turned into a bedroom. This is crazy. It is a double bed as well. I'll do the bed test in a minute.
It doesn't look like a double bed.
Got another
I
one
mean, it
over
looks
here.
like two singles pushed together.
And I don't know whether you can
You can see,
actually
like, a
sit
divot between
in
the two.
front. Let's go and have a look. Hang on. I guess I'd have to climb over the bed in order to do it. Wow, as I open up the curtains, I need a torch. Hang on. That is crazy. And there's also a TV up there, so I can actually lay in bed and watch TV. Although it's facing the wrong way. It's a shame that the TV's not on that wall, really. But look at all these buttons. Can I press them? This is your captain speaking. Make sure you strap yourself in. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Wow, this is just like a childhood dream. Being in a cockpit and no one telling you that you can't touch anything. I think I know what I'm doing here.
Everyone's
So with the
fallen
engine,
asleep.
Is that like the parking or something? I don't know. And then accelerate.
I'll leave it. I was going to say, we'll call it
I don't
there,
really
but
know what I'm doing. Look,
there's only
in
like
the
5
flaps.
minutes left.
Look at that. That works as well. You can actually press all the buttons and you won't get told off. I am a little bit worried, so I'm actually going to put that back in the normal position.
I think it will do anything,
Wow,
man.
look at this. This moves and everything. You can imagine what the pilots must have seen and the travels this plane has been on. Mental. And it's actually so high off the ground as well. Look at that. Some of the original signage is still up here as well. And as I pan around, this is probably would have been where the other pilots would have sat doing the controls. This is the suite from this angle. We'll go and check out the bathroom in a minute. But it is heated. Look, there's radiators either side, keeping it nice
looks
and
so
toasty.
risky, man.
And all the displays have been taken out. These are all kind of
All
just
stickers.
like coloured photos. Although some of these still work. There's still some switches here. And they still have the pedals and the trim. Look, I know my stuff. Shame they've taken the seats out, because that would have been nice, but for now I just have to sit on my pillow. This is just crazy. I am flying my own aircraft. I am the captain tonight. I feel sorry for everyone who's on board. So close the curtains.
So corny, but I love it.
So it's nice and cosy. And let's go and check out the bathroom. I can get round. This is tight. As I shut my door, this is very cosy and very quiet. Right, let's go and check out my ensuite. No way, there's a shower in here. What the heck? Pretty big size mirror.
Shower
Light
on
as
the
well.
toilet.
So I guess this is like a wet
Sitting
room.
on the toilet.
Huge sink. They've even got a little window just out there. But yeah, this looks pretty good. Good shower head.
Just thinking like
Right,
the
let's check
really
it out. It's like a
dedicated
wet room,
pervert
but
climbing up.
What a nice little ensuite I've got. This is obviously the only room in the hotel that has got the ensuite bathroom. But also, as I come out here, this bit is also amazing. Now this is just for people that are staying in the cockpit. You get exclusive access to the first class lounge. Clip above the sky. Look, this is what it used to look like. And the original seats.
Gosh, actually,
are still
yeah, I
here.
remember that.
This is crazy.
Okay,
So all this is complimentary. And it's, look, where all the
You get a
food used
wine,
to
I
be served.
guess.
In fact,
Yeah, 2 beers.
I've got some complimentary beer.
Nice.
With a beer cup as well. Got myself a kettle. I've got an espresso coffee machine. A couple of glasses on my own little bar. How cool is this? And if I've got friends here,
Can
I
we
can
grab
invite them up
together
here
for a piss up?
to have a seat. There's also a huge TV. This is just for me. Look at that. The old signs. No smoking. Fasten seatbelt.
I think you probably could have smoked in there back in
This
the day.
is absolutely insane. Look at that. Where the tables come out to have your dinner. Oh my god! And I've just realised, whoever's been up here recently has been shopping in Primark because there's a Primark sticker. There's even still old bits of cigarette ash.
Yeah, I can say they're
in these little
extras.
cigarette trays. Oh wow, these do come out.
People still
Wow,
smoking.
this is comfy. You got your little audio section as well, where you could listen to your favourite music or
TV.
video.
Yep.
It's crazy. The lights are still here, and even the little air conditioning vents.
Back
and the
when there was
blinds as well.
like 7 radio
Lots
stations
of books
on the fly
aviation down here as well.
and
I can
one
relax.
movie, and that was it.
Watching TV. With my feet up. By the way, if you're liking this video, do give it a thumbs up and drop a comment below. Yeah, I've got TV, I've got tea, coffee, wine, beer. Well, I haven't got wine, I've got beer. I'm probably just going to have a shower and retire for the evening. And it's really warm up here. I don't know how I can control the heat, but it's like really,
Unplug
really
the
warm. So I think
radiator?
I might struggle in that bed tonight. So I just had a shower. It took a while for the hot water to come through, and then eventually when I did have the shower...
You just complained it was too hot.
Well, it was difficult to kind of get washed properly because it was just a trickle more than a proper, you know, shower. So I kind of had to take it off and just move it all around me. Anyway, in bed, the bed's interesting because as you look around the bed, as you take some of the covers off, you notice that the bed is also being held up by some books, which I thought was an interesting touch.
So
it is very
shit.
comfy. You really do sink into it. It's 2 single beds pushed together, and there's some kind of like strip or divider in the middle that
Yeah,
keeps
I'd say it's
moving and you
two-
sink into it.
it's
Certainly
two
is
beds.
interesting looking at it from this angle. It's quite cosy actually. Except
Which
that's
makes
a little
sense,
bit
'cause you're not gonna be able to
concerning,
fucking
all
chuck in
that
a double
metal.
bed in that
You can
place.
certainly feel a draft from the back. But then I guess I can't moan because I'm sleeping in a cockpit, right? I'll let you know how well the sleep goes in the morning. Night night. Morning. Well, I have to say that was the best night's sleep I've ever had.
Ever?
I would say in an aircraft, but anywhere. That bed, seriously, is just super soft and super comfy. Yes, it's a very weird setup, but wow, super comfy. I've got to go down these stairs now. Bags these are tight. Just me for breakfast then.
Yeah, so I
I'll
don't
tell you
think
what, this plane's history is totally amazing, and if you look at some of the photos around that, what different companies have used it, Pan Am, Singapore Airlines, even been used by the President and NASA. It's absolutely crazy. I love these mugs.
Steal it.
As well. Weird, no handle. Fortunately, I can't get a cup of tea because the hot water thing doesn't seem to be working at the minute. I think it's just warming up. If you ever come here and stay, work your way up, because you can stay in the engine rooms, you can stay in the wheelhouse, which actually has an ensuite as well, or one of the many other bedrooms, and then work your way up. I think if I came back here again, I'd have to go back up there. And the best night's sleep I think
Yeah.
I've ever had.
that's it. I'm off. I'm sure most of you are off already, asleep, or whatever you're doing. We're sending a raid. Don't have to feel need to stick around, but friend of the channel, Cran, as she gets called, I've noticed on her going live thing, it's her birthday. You're literally just finishing up, just ending now, Colostro, but good to see you. Good timing. Just singing raid. It's Cran's birthday, Galara. So, you know, if you're sticking around, stick around. Say happy birthday. If you're not, I will be live on the weekend. Back to work proper. Tomorrow, Thursday, Friday. Whatever day today is. I already forgot what day this is. But yes, see you then. Bye. And thanks for hanging out, Pete. Big love to the big sexy boy.